saying some mean shit. I want to be friends. Why would I want to do that? Just pointing out. You see my face? Like, why? Why? I don't want no friends for what? You can't do shit for me. You can't do shit for me. You ain't gonna benefit me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So you don't want any other commitments but the one you're already in, which is your marriage.
Yeah, and that's hard. That's hard. So, yeah, you know what? I spend so much time on that, and with my family, nuclear. So for people that don't understand what nuclear is, that's for people that's inside my house. I go, that's what the relationships I'm committed. Everybody else is like, nah, you can't have that type of love. Hell no. Hell no. What are you going to give me in return, yo? Seriously. If you want to be my friend like that, you got to give me a lot in return. Or the opposite, something I can't give you. You got to give me something. What's wrong with me asking for that? I'm not trying to be fucking Jesus. I mean, even though I compare myself to him. I'm not trying to be Jesus or anything like that. I want to know what I'm getting in return. I only got, as far as I know, Jesus came back to life. I don't think I'm going to come back to life. You know, if I was going to come back to life, I might take more chances with people. But I think I got about 88
YOLO.
years. Yeah. 88, 85. Yeah, you never know. I work so hard. I could have a heart attack. I ain't got time to spend. I don't have time to spend and make those deep, like committed, like commitments to people. And that's what I feel like friends are. And people try to make friends. They fall in love with this shit. I be hearing people talk about their friends. I'm like, ew. This just makes me like, it makes me cringe. I be feeling like, are you sure they feel the same way about you? It's like, are you 100% sure they feel the same way about you? Because sometimes I think to myself, I don't know how somebody could fuck with me.
I was going to ask. I mean, aren't there people that call you their friend?
After they watch
Do
this.
they know that you don't call them your friends?
No, the thing is, yeah, they know. But it doesn't matter to them because the relationship we have doesn't need labels.
Okay.
They don't need no label. Somebody would say it sound like a pimp. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pimping my boys. Like, yo, don't need no labels. Don't need no labels. I don't want to do the labels. Soon as somebody say the friend word, I start getting skeptical. Like, yo, that's a deceit. That's deceitful. Like, why are you using the term friend? Why can't we just be cool? Yeah, that's my friend. Why'd you say it around me so I could hear it? Don't tell me that. Like, you know what I mean? I be worried. I'm always like, what was your angle? You know, I'm traumatized.
Clearly.
Yeah. What's your angle? Traumatized, yo. You know what I'm traumatized for? Because I just haven't been in many relationships that's beneficial to me enough.
How are you going to do that?
You got to be, well, from what I read, I got to be around somebody just as ambitious. Just as ambitious.
I mean, but how? If you're so ambitious and the other ambitious people are so ambitious,
right?
When are you going to find time to put these ambitious people together and do something? Unless you're on the same mission and it requires 2 people or more, that's the only way.
Right.
But if you're on 2 different ambitious paths, I don't see you guys linking up. It'll be rare.
You could still like, yo, I just thought about it. That's a good point, man. Because now I'm sitting here trying to figure, how does anybody have time to be friends with somebody nowadays when you have all this extra stimuli? Like, I think of so-called like a quasi version of a friendship, right? Would be like you're friends with somebody on Instagram that you met that's doing business stuff. You're doing business stuff, you know? So you like their photos. They like your stuff. Like, that's a friend. Like, you know, that's a friend. They doing stuff. I mean,
there's levels of friendship.
Okay, so tell me the levels. Take me through the levels
of
friendship.
So the levels of friendship.
Since you know about levels of friendship.
There's a whole pyramid here. Levels, okay? And you have the one all the way in the bottom, which would be strangers. So I guess you don't call those your friends, but they're strangers. People that you don't know. This is the lowest level. You have no idea of each other's existence, right? So you're not friends on Instagram. You haven't met these people. These are potential people. That could be right. That could go to the next level. The next level would be acquaintances. Now with these people, You make occasional contact and you talk about general stuff.
Whoa.
So do you have acquaintances?
Yeah, everybody in my life is an acquaintance. You're an acquaintance. Like, I'm just kidding.
I don't know if I'm an acquaintance,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. God, yo, I like playing around. But nah, the acquaintances is cute. It's huge. See that again?
So that's a lot of people.
But see, for me, if you're talking about me, my general conversation is like, for other people, seems like an expansive conversation. When it's like, yo, bro, I'm just on the surface level with you, bro. Believe it or not, this dope conversation you think we having is real general.
This is regular. This is actually basic. You don't know there's levels of conversation.
Yeah, this is basic for me, man. This is basic for me. If I didn't start talking to you about LGBTQ or my views on X, Y, and Z, then trust me, speaking on my views on XXs and XYs, yeah.
So you don't think you could have a conversation about your views on things with acquaintances?
No, acquaintances are fine. They can care less.
Right.
Yeah.
General knowledge. Keep it short.
Yeah,
keep it simple.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, and they won't necessarily be offended because they don't look at you that much anyway.
Right.
They're like acquaintances, like
this
whatever.
guy.
What is he talking about?
Yeah.
yeah. Acquaintances, I like acquaintances.
So now on the level above that, we have casual friends.
That sounds scary.
So now with casual friends, hear the word friend in the end, right? These people you share common interests with and activities, and you see them more frequently than you would acquaintances. And you don't share like serious emotions with them. Do you have any close friends that you have common interests, that you share common interests with? Like any friends that you talk about books that you read?
You know nobody reads. Books. You know good and damn well people don't read.
Okay, so what else are you interested in? Do you have casual friends that you may hit up the gym with?
I used to, but I like going to the gym by myself.
Yeah, I would want to go to the gym by myself.
Yeah,
too.
it's like one of the things, meditation things. As you get older, that thing change. Damn. So wait. Do you have casual friends? You make me feel bad now.
Do I have casual friends?
Yeah, like friends you just be casual. What did you say? What is the definition? Wait, casual.
Common interests and activities.
Common interests and activities.
You meet up more frequently than you would with your acquaintances.
Yeah, the meeting up part is crazy.
And you don't share like serious emotions with them. Like you don't love them, I guess. Or like them a lot in your case.
No, I don't think that. What that means, serious emotions. I kind of feel
says not serious emotionally.
Right. That's pretty much all dudes' relationships with each other.
Yeah, not serious emotionally.
No, because most of the time, guys, and that's my problem. Like, I like to share all the emotions. I like to do that. You know what I mean? But it can be translated the wrong way. You know, because I go through all ranges of emotions. Some of them may be feminine emotions. I notice that a lot. I have a lot of like feminine emotions. It's easy for me to share it with a female because, you know, I'm obviously not gay. But, you know, to share some of those emotions with a guy, I don't want him to get the wrong idea because I'm very attractive. So I don't want him to think, no.
I'm done with you.
I'm very attractive and I can speak. And sometimes people can take that the wrong way. And it's nothing against what your sexual orientation is. I just don't want people to view me the wrong way. Like, you know, that just, it kills me. It bothers me. Somebody told me one time, and I got to get over this. It's like, yo, you can't control who's attracted to you. You know, I get it. Maybe it's just my paranoia. And it's not a homophobic. Like, I'm not homophobic. I have plenty of friends that are gay. I don't have no problem with it. But I know how I come across emotionally when I let go. It's like, man, this guy's just like everything. This is so cool. But it's like, I got to be careful when it comes to letting that out. When I deal with guys, because I don't think they know how to take it. Like, but with females, they understand. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a lot easier for me to just go through all the different type of emotions, like feminine emotions, like masculine emotions. I don't gotta try to be extra masculine or nothing like that. Don't need to. Just be Ronald. That's why I like it. You know, with a guy, I always got to put on that, like, you know, listen, man. Like, you know what I mean? I always have that, like, you know, I'm always on, and I don't want to be. So, don't really need those relationships as much.
Is it that you feel that you have to be that way? Or what is that about?
Oh man, I be pushing people's buttons, man. Like emotionally, I like to say stuff that I know is gonna like trigger you, that I know you're probably thinking too. But just to see if you're gonna like kind of like this converse with me about it. But a lot of times
Versus
versus what?
converse versus
Versus like,
what are the other options? Like if you get emotional and you start speaking about how you feel about certain things, what could happen?
well, with me, I mean, I could talk to anybody. And
I'm saying, but the other person on the other side of the conversation, what would their reactions be?
I don't know. Sometimes I start feeling like I'm like, am I macking this person by mistake? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to holler at you, man. I'm just trying to like to share these vibes with you right now. Like, I'm emotional. I'm just wanting to share it with you, but I gotta cut it off a little bit when it comes to sharing it with dudes, because it's like, yo, damn, what's wrong with this dude? Right? It's nothing wrong with me. I just like, I just feel something. You know what I mean? I just want to express it, but it can come off the wrong way. So I just kind of like I hold that stuff back. You know, it's just not good for business. That's how I look at it. You know.
So basically, you don't have any casual friends. Yeah, you have to. No common interest with anyone.
Like common interests on a deeper level or on a superficial level, because we all probably
Common
have
interests and activities.
surface level shit.
Maybe. How about people at work?
Oh, hey,
Maybe people that
whoa,
you
whoa.
work with. Do you not share common interests with these people?
Nah,
No.
I'm a chameleon. I blend
Okay.
in. I blend in while I'm on the clock for 8 hours, and I do what I got to do. And everybody knows that I do that, so don't try to come at me. It's my show. I clock in for you for 8 hours. I do what I got to do, and then I'm gone. And I'm one of the best at it. I know I'm good, and that's that. So yeah, I don't make serious friends at work.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no point.
Okay, so that takes us to the next level, which is close friends. I mean, I'm just at this point I'm convinced that you don't have any friends. So, I mean, if you didn't have casual friends, I don't see how you could have close friends, which consist of sharing similar values, ideals, and worldviews.
No, I don't know. Not wholeheartedly, I don't know.
You wouldn't know, right?
I wouldn't know. Like, I'm very influential. If I start saying I like something, you're gonna start saying you like it too. So how do I know if it's the truth? I don't know.
But you don't know if it's a lie.
I gotta get the inside information. I gotta find out. Like, yo, this guy really does think exactly like you. I watched him. Nah. You know what I find so often? You deal with people, especially with me, right? You're gonna deal with me a certain way because you have to. You have to respect me. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I garner that. It's gonna happen regardless. But you don't gotta respect that panhandler or that bum on the street. I want to see how you interact with him, because the way I interact with him is gonna be the same way I interact with you. It's not gonna change. You know, the congruency is gonna be there the whole way through. I don't know if that's the same way with other people. As a matter of fact, I watch it. I watch other people treat people differently, and it can be because it can be physics. Like say if you, I don't know. If you're a pretty big guy and you get into altercation with somebody that's a lot smaller than you, I'm the type of person where it's just like I'm gonna treat the person a lot smaller the same way I'm gonna treat the person that's like 6'5", 6'6", the same way. I'm gonna try to avoid the situation. Like, look, I don't want no problems with the situation. Like, blah blah blah. So I'm pretty like consistent with that, and I find that, and I don't like it when the opposite is like where you see somebody. They're gonna take advantage of the person that's smaller, but then act totally different to the person that's bigger. Some would say that's just human nature and the way it's supposed to be. I don't think so, man. I think it's just kind of corny, and I find that people are just kind of corny. You know what I'm saying? And whereas I would do to take the hard road and lose, you know, because you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to take advantage of the person that's smaller than you, and the one that's bigger, you're supposed to try to compromise. That's the way people operate. But me, I just don't want to operate like that. I couldn't like sleep at night with that type of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the average guy would, you know?
And you couldn't be friends with that type of person, basically, is what you're saying.
Me be friends with the average guy? What kind of trouble does being with the average dude get a woman into? So why would I fucking be with the average dude? Or like befriend for what? All you're gonna do is give me average advice.
True.
tell me average shit to do. I don't really need to hear that.
Average, uneducated opinions.
Average, uneducated opinion.
Right?
It's worse. It's worse than being uneducated. Like they don't even. Oh. Opinions that you can probably hear online or regurgitate, recycled material. Yeah, that's pretty much. But like I said before, like, who am I? Like somebody say, "What fuck, Ron? I don't want to be his friend anyway." Like, you know what I mean? That's what you should say if you watch this. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't. But more than anything, I want you to explore, like, because I'm really into. I remember I did this a long time ago, like jumping out of all boxes. Like, you put me in a box, I'm gonna jump out of it. I don't want to be in your box. I don't want to do you know what I mean? I don't want to do this life your way at all. So I'm kind of like that, and I force that, and that's part of my message. Like, do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Your people will come once you do that way. So you're here. I'm cool with you. It's better being cool.
We are cool.
Damn, I'm gonna have to cut that so it look right. it look like
I'm saying. Yeah, I think we've been through these levels of friendship. I think we share similar interests and values and worldviews. Mm-hmm. Are we intimate friends, though?
I mean, intimate friends would be like, it depends on what physically intimate is.
Not physically.
Right, obviously, but you got this physical intimacy.
I mean, obviously, that's right? A whole nother level, I would say.
And then I guess there's mental intimacy. And personally, I don't like using the word intimacy. But yeah, we got like mental connections and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Intimacy sound like, ooh, we intimate. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, throw the, what's it called? Semantics on it. I don't want to, I know what you mean.
Right. Okay. So let me read you the definition of what intimate friends would be, which is at the top of the pyramid.
Oh, shit. Oh, so that's why you're so happy you intimate friends. See? Look at that. I'm at the top of the pyramid.
The top.
It's either the bottom or the top with me. There's no middle ground. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
All right. So listen, this is intimate friends. Intimate friends would be people that are committed to the development of each other's characters. That's dope. I would say like committed though.
You say committed to what?
Committed to the development of each other's characters. What would that look like?
Well, remember one time you had an issue and I was like, I don't know if I'm correct, but as you were talking about it, I'm like, the way you explained it to me, based on the way I operate and stuff, I just think that you thinking about it the wrong way. I can hear it from the way you're talking.
Right.
Like maybe something like that.
Right.
So, yeah.
I don't know. Would that mean you're committed though? I think commitment would be like go on Amazon.com and you order that Conversations with God and ship it to my house.
You know what I was
How committed are you to the development of my character?
You know what I was thinking? Because I don't lend out books anymore because you don't get them back. I'd rather lend out a video game before I lend out a book. But I actually thought about that. I'm like, she need to read this book. And then I kind of like left it there. I just thought like, there's another way I can go. I can go to an extra mile. But hey, there's still like birthdays and Christmas and stuff coming up. So yeah, no.
You have time. You have time.
There's time.
You have a chance.
But I don't think that's what committed would be.
What would be committed then?
I ain't
so then
lie,
you're not an intimate friend. You're not my intimate friend then.
No. That's not. No, hear me out. Commitment to me is like the most scariest word there is. Like, as I say, I'm committed to one person. That's it. All the extra stuff. I don't like commitment. That's tough, man. Committed means that every day I'll be asking you about that issue.
Right. Like, yo, you still thinking like that? Like, what you thinking now? What's going on?
Yeah, how does that feel? Like, that's like, yo, that's... Look at you laughing. You're like, yeah, I'll get tired of it after a while. Like, damn, dude, all right. That was 5 days ago. No, did you get it fixed? Did you get it fixed? You see, that's commitment to me. You didn't get it fixed? Come on. That's what's holding us back. Why you didn't get it fixed?
I think that's the kind of friend that I am. maybe I'm too much.
You committed. You committed.
I'm
friend.
too much. This is why.
Look at your face. You actually figured something out.
I'm saying
like,
because, come on, don't hit me with problems and expect like for me to just hear your problem every fucking day and we're not coming up with solutions. Like, I'm your real friend. Like let's figure this out. How are we going to solve this issue? But here's the thing. A lot of people don't want to get to that point. They don't want to do what it takes to actually solve the issue. They just want to have somebody on the other line of this phone to complain to and vent to and say the same shit over and over.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's when I'm like, you know what? You're playing with your own fucking life. Now you want to play with my time and have me on the other end of this phone, wasting my time being a friend to you when I have shit to do.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. I remember there's been times where I might even called you and I got a couple of people that I've reached out to. And I called like bitching on the phone. But as I'm bitching, you can attest to this. I have the solution that I'm going to be trying, but I'm bitching while I'm trying the solution. I just say sometimes I call you and let you know like, yo, I just want to bitch right now and just get this shit out because I don't want to be a superhuman and act like this stuff is not bothering me. Yeah, I'm still moving and I'm going to do this right here. I got this in plan and in place and this is what I'm doing. But right now, damn, this shit sucks, yo. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe why the fuck would they do that shit to me?
You got to get it out.
Yeah.
You got to get it out.
But you're not about to sit there and listen to that all day long. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just that. Tomorrow,
you're going to hit me with the same shit.
It's like, damn,
like,
bro.
Yo, we still ain't figured this shit out. I thought we had the solution yesterday.
Well, to be honest with you, I may hit you with the same shit tomorrow, but I'm still hitting you with the solution. I'm still hitting you with the solution. Yo. Seriously, man. Like I said, we don't embrace problems, we embrace solutions.
Right.
You know?
That's what I'm about. You want to be friends with me? This is the type of time that I'm on. I don't have time for you to be complaining about the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to keep it 100 with you. And you may not want to hear that.
You know, another thing, Gisela, and I hope people watch to this far because I'm pretty sure I said some stuff in the beginning. You know, we're still trying to get this thing popping, man. Like, you know, I said a lot of triggerable things, but I can like always like justify them. But the bottom line is like, overall, I'm having a good life, yo. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't like that. I can feel it. So it's like, I don't want the responsibility and the commitment to deal with somebody who I see from far you coming in already that you having issues.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. I'm staying away from that, yo.
Yo, it's draining.
Yo, I'm staying away from that because like I said,
that.
I have ambition. I have goals. I have a future. I'm anxious about the future. I'm always geared towards the future. I have something to get up and look towards and look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody doesn't have that. We know that. Everybody doesn't have that. So it's just like.
And those type of people could definitely drag you down.
Hell yeah. They could drag you down. They have no, think about it if you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, that shit suck. I see the light at the end of the tunnel and I'm constantly walking towards it. I'm moving fast because I got energy. So I'm moving fast. Like I want people that's in the light too, that's moving too. Like, oh shit, like, you see this light too? Yeah, we going. All right, cool. Because I'm even going to leave them. I'm still going to walk past them. But I don't want to deal with people that's in the dark. If you're in the dark, follow the message. Stay on the side. Stay in the background. Watch the message if you're in the dark. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with people that's in the dark. So I can't wait that people comment like, oh, that's messed up. I know. You go ahead and spend your 88 years, some of your years on that. I'm good. They got people like you for them. You know what I mean? I'll just be successful.
Hey, they say it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top.
So these things people not saying.
Intimate friends. There's probably 2 people up there at the pyramid.
Come on, intimate friends. How many intimate friends does somebody want to have? 6? 7?
Again, who has time to dedicate to the other person's character development?
Non-ambitious people who are just doing the standard, which is a lot of people. So that's why I'm telling you, like, when it comes to friends, it's like, yo, I'm more valuable than the next person for the most part. So why should I have to be the one to make friends? You understand what I'm saying? No. I'm not trying to be funny, but yeah, I'm trying to be funny right now. That's like asking Jesus, like, yo, you got friends? It's like, my nigga, like,
Clearly he didn't.
who wouldn't want to be my friend? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to look around, like, yo, who wouldn't want? Like, Ron, I ain't fucking Ron. Yeah, right. What am I? I'm gonna try to take from you? I'm gonna try to hurt you? I'm gonna try to bring your energy down? I'm gonna tell you you're not good enough? No, I'm not doing none of those things. If you're ambitious and you're moving forward, of course you'll want to fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? But so would everybody else. So when you ask me about friends, it's like, you gotta ask somebody else. Ask a 75. You can ask somebody that's damn near 100, 95, and you ask me about friends. It's like, yo, hold up. That's not fair. I'm the type of person I get to choose whoever I want to mess with. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, I gotta choose them wisely too. Some people are just not good enough.
They didn't make the cut.
Right.
Nobody did.
Right.
In your case.
As soon as you think something negative about what I got to say, you're not good enough because you're a hater.
But that's what I was going to say too. Like when you are doing big things, when you're making moves, when you're this kind of person, you have to be careful because somebody could be presenting themselves as your friend.
Right.
But little do you know, they have a whole nother agenda. Like, fuck this nigga. This nigga think he all that.
I got something for that. I search and I look for inside information. And which I did research on, you got to be careful with that because for business purposes, it might not be the best idea because the brain is geared so much to put so much emphasis on inside information when it comes to business that it doesn't even take the rest of the information in no more. It's like, oh, fuck that. That's that information. I got some inside information and I'm going to put more emphasis on this. But when it comes to people, I think it's a good idea to do that.
Get the inside information.
Not purposely, but if somebody's talking and they mention somebody's name, you're like, oh, snap. Word? You can act like you don't know the person. Like, oh, what else? You know what I'm saying? Well, how would they act if this happened? You know, you can hear certain things. Think about it. If somebody told you about me, it would probably sound similar to what you already know about me. Or it should, right?
Right.
So, what else is the point? Like, if it was something totally different, I think you should explore that. Like, yo, you got to watch out for Ronald, yo. You know what he's going to do to you? He's going to be friends with you for a while, and then he's going to ghost your ass.
He's going to find somebody more beneficial.
He's going to find somebody. He's going to find somebody more beneficial, yo. Damn. Yeah, don't be around him. I don't think nobody would say that, but, if they did, it could be like, oh, yo, Giselle, you might have to think about that. It's like, nah, like, why would they say this? Like, nah.
What's another way to get inside information, though, besides getting information from another person? Are there other ways? Because I would say, like, even just paying close attention, watching the way people handle different situations.
Yeah. Watching people interact with other people without them seeing you.
Right.
That's a good way. I like doing it that way. Like, I purposely would stalk somebody just to see them interact with anybody else. Anybody else. Because what I like, and I brag about, I'm bragging about it, is the congruency. I'm going to act the same way to you that I'm going to act to the dude at the corner store. That's why everybody's always dapping me. It feels so good because I deserve that shit. You get what you deserve. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm consistent, motherfucker.